My ex-girlfriend wanted me to sign a prenup, plus all updates. This is gonna be a very long read to buckle up, and I'm sorry any spelling mistakes or grammar. I'm pretty high right now. I 31 male, and my ex 23 female. Please don't hate on me for the age difference. It wasn't grooming, or predatory. It was love, and only love, at least until near the end. I met my girlfriend while at a photo shoot. I'm a photographer, and she was a new-to-the-scene model. She was naive, young and fresh. I was recently divorced due to her thinking I wasn't helping around enough, despite her being a stay-at-home mom to our 4 kids, but sure. Anyways, back to the model. I fell in love with her basically overnight. She is smart, driven, has already 3 degrees, graduated high school at 15, and was valedictorian and drop-dead gorgeous from head to toe. I was surprised when she said yes, because most models, or most beautiful, successful women, are stuck up and want a strapping. 6. Rich man. While I'm 5'6", losing my hair a bit, have a bit of a dad bod, and kinda on the poor side. She was willing to see me for who I actually am. At least before everything hit the fan, she became successful super quick. Not to mention she started a business that quickly made 6 figures, practically overnight. I'll admit, I was jealous. She had success, beauty, power, respect and money, and I was just her photographer, boyfriend. Everywhere we went she'd get the attention, and I'd just be the last thought. Then, everything got worse. She started calling the shots. She paid for everything, and when I proposed, she came to me with a prenup. The prenup basically said if we got divorced, I wouldn't get a dime. I wouldn't even get our lavish penthouse or our vacation house. Nothing. Nada, zip. Nothing. I thought it was unfair, especially since she practically owes her career to me. We argued about it for days on end. Then something terrible happened. While she was at one of her fashion shows, she got SA. She decided to take a month off to heal and postpone the wedding by this point. She became unbearable. She didn't want to have sex. She didn't want to go out. It was all so frustrating. Then I made a really bad mistake. I cheated. It was one of my friend's wife, and it was only okay. But while I was with her, I had an idea. I know it's wrong. I've learned my lesson. Please don't hate on me. I've already been through enough. I decided to lie to her about our condoms and my vasectomy. I thought that maybe if she had a baby that she'd loosen up and stay home and I could become the provider, while she pays for our penthouse and some groceries. I knew I could do it. Sure, my business was a little bit slow, but it would pick soon, I hoped. I knew she didn't want kids and was thinking about getting her tubes tied, but I really wanted a fresh start. New wife and new kids, and maybe even summer money could help sponsor some of my family. The possibilities were endless. Unfortunately, this didn't go as planned. I was talking about my plan to my friend group. One of the guys told his wife, the one I had cheated with, and she decided to tell everything to my girlfriend from the sex to the baby. When I got back to my place, she had a suitcase pack and her ring on the table. I thought she was surprising me with a vacation. I deserved it. After everything I'd been doing for her, I was the one driving her to therapy and helped out with her career. Then she looked up in tears and just said like she was defeated and tired. She told me to get out, that she never wants to see me again. I argued I couldn't lose my good life. I'm the reason she's such a success. It was my photo that made you successful. The only reason why that stuck-up prick is a success is because of me. I kept yelling and yelling to the point where she fell to the floor and begged me to stop. Pathetic. I told her to lawyer because I'd be taking she-court. Here where she ruined my life, she went to my work and showed proof of infidelity and violence and got me fired. She also helped out one of my friends by getting him the best lawyer in the city to help him get a clean divorce from his wife, where he doesn't even have to pay alimony or child support, and he gets full custody. She showed that she's been the one paying for the child support I owed my wife. She even sued for it back. She showed evidence that I lied about my vasectomy. I was done for. Even my lawyer looked at me in disbelief. She even sued for all the money she spent on my rehabs, hospital and therapy bills. It's true. I'm an alcoholic and drug addict. I didn't win. She won everything. Now all of my paychecks must go to her and my ex. I'm working a stupid office job and I have 4 obnoxious kids to go home to. My wife has weekends and holidays basically getting to the fun mom. She ruined my life, instead of having a young hot model girlfriend. I'm living with 4 kids and constantly burned out because no one wants to help me out. While she's making 6 figures for only being pretty and walking down a stupid runaway, I make $50,000 and have family support. To make it all worse, she already moved on with a 6'4" business tech owner guy, male 25. I saw them together at a coffee shop. She looked scared to see me, like I was a ghost. I tried to run to her to ask for a second chance, but he stopped me. I didn't want to fight him because the guy is in incredibly good shape. He owns a gym by the look of it on Instagram. He got her an emerald cut 24 carats ring. I'm starting to feel a little insecure. She always called me beautiful and her dream man. How could she move on so quickly? He takes her out for amazing expensive dinners and lavish vacation. I spoke to her sister recently, and he even pays for her penthouse. He wants to only worry about work, while focuses on everything else. She keeps saying I'm half the man he'll ever be. I just feel like a loser. She won everything. If any of you could give me some legal remedies or some kind words, that would be great. Thanks for reading. Edit. Wow. All you are so rude and mean, I'm struggling and all you have to do is laugh. Or say this story is fake. Trust me, I wish it was. I'm looking for help, comfort, and what do all of you terrible people give me? Cruelty. I'm in the lowest part of my life, and I feel so insecure because my ex-girlfriend went to someone younger and taller. I'm sure all of you have been there. Please give actual constructive criticisms. Edit 2. A lot of you sound ableist and racist. 1. I'm not dyslexic, and English isn't my first language. I'm so sorry that my typing isn't as smart as all you college graduates. 2. I've been diagnosed with depression and narcissists, personality disorder. Please be gentle with my feelings. Update 1. 5 days later. So I hope all you are happy. The woman I cheated with got pregnant, and since I'm the last person she had sex with, I'm pretty sure I'm the father. The reason why I know I'm the last person she had sex with is because her husband, one of my friends, had a really bad depressive episode and health issues, and she hooked up with me for 2 reasons, she thought. I had money because I would spend my girlfriend money. She used to give me money for my boys' nights and other stuff. She used me as a stress reliever. Now, to address some stuff. Yes, unfortunately, I did cheat on my ex-wife with my ex-fiancé. She had no idea about the fact that I was technically married. No, it wasn't baby trapping. I just wanted to slow down her career for a little bit. I deserve to restart my life. Especially after everything I've been through. The first round of me having kids was a complete shit show. My ex-wife was always complaining about being burnt out, postpartum depression, and I feel trapped. She was a sham, and while I was the one working, she had nothing to complain about. I hope all you can see is why I deserve a fresh start with a new wife and new non-spoiled kids. No, I didn't groom her. I met her when she was 19 and proposed when she was 21. It's okay to want to restart your life and want to remind yourself. And thanks to my ex, I can't do that. I'm practically a single father, living in a dumb and poor. Meanwhile, my ex, she's going on luxury vacations, going on yachts, the same yacht she planned to take me on before she dumped me, wearing luxury designer clothes and living in an Upper East Side luxury penthouse, probably getting nailed by her new boy toy. My entire life was taken from me. Stop using my NPD against me. It's rude and ableist. If anyone has any real advice and constructive criticisms, then please help me on how I can get my life back on track. Final update. 2 days later. I want to sue for defamation. Women get away with ruining men's life way too often. I want to make her hurt as much as she made me hurt. I want to take everything from her. The same way that women take everything from hardworking success, men, like myself, every single day. Because of her, I lost my job, and I have to work a miserable desk job. All of you can hate on me all you want, but my life was ruined and taken away from me, and just so you feminists know, this is why more and more Western women are dying alone. I deserve happiness. I didn't deserve my life taken away in such a fast and cruel way. It's wrong for me to want a young, virgin traditional wife. I was her first ever. I truly loved her. I made mistakes, yes, but I don't deserve to suffer for them. I deserved a new wife and new kids, a new life, and a fresh start. People always feel bad for single moms, even though 99% it's their own fault, and yet I get no sympathy or respect. I'm always tired and burnt out. Meanwhile, my ex is going on luxurious vacations, partying on yachts, going to fancy restaurant. Meanwhile, I have to eat scraps. She took away my life. I tried to get her to pay for kids' school, or at least let me stay at her penthouse. She laughed and hung up. She laughed at pain, and she took away everything, and now, while we're working around the clock to support my family, she's going on luxury vacations, getting her nails done, driving expensive cars, going yachts with her new boy toy, a yacht she promised to take me to BTW, while I'm living in a dump with screaming bratty kids who ruined my life. She gets to live blissfully child-free while living a luxury penthouse, probably getting railed by her new rich boy toy. I wish would have let me ex-wife get those stupid abortions. It's sad and depressing to see an ex leave for someone younger, richer and taller, being left for someone who's in better shape. My life was ruined forever, and I have no idea how to get back. I will get my revenge. She won't get away with it. She will soon feel my pain. Don't worry. The underdog always wins. Always. Edit. Looking for a story with revenge on pretty, successful, powerful women. What do you guys think? Let's discuss in the comments. Follow and like for more stories.